Well, we have a question here, question 6. The question says, in the diagram below, the graphs of f of x equal to cos x plus q and g of x equal to sine of x plus p are drawn on the same system of axes for negative 240 degrees less than or equal to x less than or equal to 240 degrees. The graphs intersect at 0.5 and negative 120 and negative 1 and 240 degrees and negative 1. Now, question 6.1, the question says determine the values of P and Q. All right, we have like the graph of f of x is this function. Okay, this is equal to cos x plus q, and g of x is the other function. Okay, this other one, and this is given by sine of x plus p. Okay, 6.1, I'm gonna write the question over here. 6.1 says determine the value of q and p. So we want q, and we also want p. All right. By definition, when we look at the functions like over here, cos x plus q, q tells us that it's the same graph of cos x, but shifted q units vertically. Okay, it can be up or down. Now, similarly, g of x equal to sine of x plus p. When we see p within the bracket like that, it tells us that it's the same graph of sine x, but shifted p units horizontally. Okay, so now let me first write the formulas, the definitions here. Okay, f of x plus c. When c is outside the bracket like that, this means f of x is shifted c unit vertically. Okay, vertically, it can be up like that or down. Okay, the same graph of f of x, but shifted c units vertically like that. But now, whenever we see the function f of x plus c within the bracket, this tells us that the function f of x is shifted c units horizontally. Okay, shifted c unit horizontally. It can be right or left shift, either be right or left shift. Now, let's back into the graphs. Let's get back to the graph. When we see over here, I'm looking at the graph of f of x, the cos x plus q. Okay, I want to select the points here, or an angle, any angle here. So like 0 degrees, when you look at 0 degrees equal to a half. So I can write here cos of x, cos of 0 degrees, if I take an angle like 0 degrees, is equal to a half. Okay. Now, we do know that cos of 0 degrees, cos the graph, the original graph of cos of x, or let's say cos of 0 degrees is equal to 1. Okay, I'm assuming the values here, it's 1. So like 1 plus q equal to a half. So if I need to find q, I can just move the 1 over, there like a half minus 1, and then q is equal to negative a half. So this is the value of q. Okay. Similarly, we do have like sine of x plus, if I look at sine of x plus p, on a select a number, we can see that 60 degrees here. Okay, so if x is 60 degrees, this is equal to 1. Okay, sine of 60 degrees plus p, sine of 60 degrees plus p is equal to 1. Now, we do know that sine of 90 degrees is equal to 1. Okay, so all this must make 90 degrees. to be equal to 1. Therefore, we can say P equal to 30 degrees. If you're unsure, you can just say 60 degrees plus P equal to 90 degrees. And then if you move the 60 degrees over, and then we find P equal to 30 degrees. Okay. The next question is question 6.2. The question says determine the value of x in the interval negative 240 degrees less than or equal to x less than or equal to 240 degrees for which g of x is greater than f of x. Here we can just look at the graphs, okay? We can see where f of x is greater. The f of x is greater than g of x only in this interval, from there, this part, to here. Because when you exceed here, it becomes lesser than. Because g of x is over there. That's g of x. And that also g of x. And f of x is lesser. You see, it's lesser over here and there. So it's greater only in this interval, from there to there. So from here to that place. Now we need to find the angles. It's from negative 120 through 0, okay? Because 0 is here. So from negative 120 through 0, that's interval, that portion of the angle, f of x is greater than g of x. So we can say 6.2. We can say from negative 120 degrees lesser than or equal to lesser than x lesser than 0 degrees. Okay, we can write like this, or we can also write negative 120 0 like that. Thank you. Let's just erase this.